Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact. We're continuing, we're back. I have my little blue Zealy back and we are actually on Child again, using him again. Or we're using her instead of Shinyan. Shinyan we're gonna use a lot on the other account, so we also use her on the other account. But I wanted to use her then, and I want to show you something because I got something good for my account. This one. Nice, it's so awesome. I was meant to wait, and I didn't actually expect to get him as soon as I got him, because not a long time ago I did wish on Kokomi. I will thought that it would take a while to get her. Okay, but let's get into this.
Traveler, Paimon! Kujo-Sara's arrived. She's right over there. Let's have a word with her first.
What is happening now? It's the will thing I want to know. What is happening, Kujo-Sara? Everything alright?
Thank you again for your help this entire time. I've brought reinforcements. It would seem that the most critical moments are behind us. So from here on out, if we can hold this path, we should be able to repel the monsters. The loud noises we heard earlier were probably the result of large numbers of mechanisms. We're ready and waiting for an opportunity to storm the domain. With all my heart, I thank the three of you for your assistance. Your promised rewards are not forgotten. Miss Chinyan, please take this letter. Enclosed is a travel permit that I processed personally for you. I applied for the longest duration available. I hope you can use it this time to really get to know Inazuma. I've also arranged your accommodation. Simply follow the instructions in the letter when you're back in the city.
Oh, wow. Free boarding and unlimited travels across Inazuma. I don't know what to say. Thank you, ma'am. I know you're real busy, but if you do get a day off and I'm still here in Inazuma, please come and see one of my street performances.
Given everything you've done for the Tenryou Commission, I will certainly attend your performance if the opportunity arises.
That's Shinyan's biggest worry taken care of.
What about the little paper guy?
My
Right, he
biggest
is.
worry is still Shiki Taisho.
What's she Chasto?
What comes next has nothing to do with me. As a friend, I must go back and help. Not to mention Red. Traveler, we gotta go back and save him, right?
Red.
Then let's go. We'll need to meet up with Shiki Taisho in secret first.
Let's go and find out what the hell Child has done in this long time.
Shinyan, Traveler.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We need to sneak back into the Onmyo chamber before anyone sees.
Oh, right. We still gotta find Child. Let's go. Oh, here you are.
So, is this everyone? You guys had me waiting for quite some time. Let me tell you, you missed out on some incredible action. Quite the pity.
Sure.
Look at this guy. Not a scratch on him.
Were you guys worried about me? Anyway, when the domain was rearranging itself, the rooms were moving up and down. The monsters were scattered all over the place. I had so much fun fighting them these last few days. I even came across a few replicas. They should contain more power and memories.
Better late than never. Hurry up and fuse with them, Shiki Taisho.
Nice job, Child. He actually did something. Whoa.
The residual power in these replicas is limited. I can only regain a fraction of my memories.
Not enough? Then I guess it's on with the plan.
Wait, the domain already rearranged itself. The route we discovered is useless now.
There we
Don't
go
worry too
again.
much. There's a pattern to the rearrangement. I should be able to find the way. If I'm not mistaken, we should head in that direction.
Wait a second. Paimon has a question. Shiki Taisho, didn't you just say that the power left in the replicas wasn't enough? You still don't have all your memories. So how would you know if you were heading in the right direction?
I can completely understand your reservations. Unfortunately, I'm still unable to give you a compelling answer. Would you believe it if I said that it's an intuition I have?
Not really.
I can see why you're worried, Paimon, but our only option is to trust Shiki Taisho as our guide. Otherwise, all we can do is stand here and wait.
As far as I understand it, Inazuma's situation is still far from stable. A domain like this would likely fall under the Tenryou Commission's jurisdiction, but they're spread too thinly at present. There's a lot that still falls outside of their control. Which means that you guys are here as support, and it's very likely that the Tenryou Commission made the request. So, you're receiving their orders. In that case, knowing their style, they're probably planning a lethal assault on the domain to crush everything in their path. If we don't find Shiki Taisho's memories before that happens, then it's possible we never will. Hence the increased anxiety, right?
Is this all part of your scheme?
It's true, there are indeed matters that I'm investigating, but it's not what you might think. Now then, Traveler, you and I are hardly strangers, and I see no reason for me to lie to you. After arriving in Inazuma, I discovered monster tracks in the surrounding areas, and so I followed them into the domain. It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground. There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. Needless to say, it's been an enjoyable experience for me. I feel quite at home. If you're not up to the task, I will happily take your place in crushing all that come before us. Then the burden of the slaughter will be mine and mine alone. Because fighting
Hell no,
is what
it's
I'm best at.
we're not gonna give him all to you.
Don't look at Paimon! We're going, okay? We're going!
We can use Albedo. It's so long since I used him in a video. He's still one of my favorites. Something special about him. Because it's the first one I wished on or used the will money on him. Oh shit, I hate these. And that was a stupid idea. This is seriously not fun. I hate these enemies. They are the worst.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Just die already. God damn. Don't be them again. Don't be them again. Yeah, finally. Destroyed. Love this man. Child is so good. I love using him. Holy hell. That's damage is just amazing. There we go. Made it to the end. This is the last one. Oh god. Is that one ice cube? It's the ice one. There we go. Now it's changing to this.
Nice and spicy!
Bye. Grab this big sword here. Roll one done. Next floor. What's on that?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Benny's adventure team assemble. Oh, another one of these statues. Okay, guess as long as the small ones are not spawning, I'm happy.
We got everybody stand!
Eat this!
And destroyed. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at the damage! What I like to see. I probably went a little bit too far there with a child. That was not meant to happen. Oh damn! Oh gosh! Oh shit! Now it's just to find a way to get a new damage heal that we can do in here. Let's do a switch around here. Okay, and now when I switch to Ganyo, it's probably gonna be something icy next one. I guess this is supposed to be the last one, right? Whoa, there's a giant door over there. What the hell did I say, guys? Ice. Guess what it is? Ice.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
There we go. What is happening in here? I want to know that, because it looks different.
This room is very close to the deepest part of the Onmyo chamber. I remember we spent a long time here. We would watch martial artists from all over Inazuma. They would drink here and celebrate, shouting, "Now we too have the power to defeat the strongest monsters."
So you and Kamina Harunosuke brought samurai here to eradicate monsters?
That is one possibility, among many. Perhaps it was all just a ploy by Harunosuke. Maybe recruiting those samurai and ordering them to eradicate the monsters was all in aid of regaining control of the Onmyo chamber.
Huh. Sounds a lot like something Tartaglia would say.
Hey, I can have positive assumptions too, you know.
I don't mean to offend anyone. My memory is still incomplete, but there's less and less gaps to fill. Soon, it should be fully restored. What's more, I sense that if we continue forward, we might just come face to face with Harunosuke himself.
Has our pre-combat session concluded? If so, let's get going.
Shiki Taisho, try not to worry. We're here for you.
I know, and I will do my...
Trouble's fine, as long as we can win in the end.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to be ready for an even worse scenario. Imagine if this door isn't the way to the innermost depths of the domain, but just another mechanism.
Shut up! Don't jinx it!
I'm just exploring
He
the
jinxed
what
it.
ifs.
He
There's no
jinxed it.
guarantee that it won't happen, right?
You
Unfortunately,
just jinxed it.
that is the case.
Thank you. Let's go and get kicked out. What?
We've been
He
kicked out
jinxed it.
again.
Thank you, child.
Oh, we need to make sure Red keeps his mouth shut next time. His jinxes are right on Lamora. Let's wait for the domain to rearrange and then go find him. Until then, we should stay hidden. We wouldn't want the Tenryou Commission to see us wandering around.
Next time, we have to chase Kamina out of his hiding spot.
And the next part is already out, so I'm gonna do that. And I think the next one is coming as well in a few days. See, I claim. But we can still not unlock this character. So I have not done it on the other account. Hey, but at least I can do this. There we go. We're done with it. We need to meet with her again. Let's hurry that up and get this one done.
Traveler, I found out some good news from the garrison forces.
What is it?
Kujo Sara has been tied down with work in the city. Nothing seems to be going on with her troops for now. Besides that, we haven't had any new monsters escape the domain for quite some time, and the troops have complete control of the pass. I don't think they're in a hurry to attack the domain right now.
Then let's get going. Those two must be getting impatient.
Let's hurry the hell in. Let's enter the domain.
You're back.
Okay,
Yeah?
now that we're all here, what do you say we get to the bottom of... Alright, listen up. During the rearrangement, Shiki Taisho said he could sense the most important replica over there.
Then take it.
Compared with the other replicas, it should contain a far greater power within.
Wait, have you not taken it
Fused
yet?
successfully, I should be able to remember the truth of this domain.
But do it already, man.
There? Then how come you guys haven't gone over yet?
Shiki Taisho, were you waiting for us this whole time?
Without your companionship, I never would have made it this far. My
Okay.
memories were only retrieved thanks to everyone's efforts. My memories. I remember it all. This realm is not for practicing on Myodo. Nor
Protect?
our nation was once attacked by a great evil, and a person of importance to Harunosuke was taken from him. He was filled with hatred and regret, and began yearning for the strength to take on the evil himself. He made his way across the ocean to seek the Adepti of Liyue, and went on to study the Adepti arts. He combined those subtle techniques with the art of transcension that he himself had practiced over the years, and founded the earliest version of Onmyodo. Later, he rallied all samurai with the will to serve in protecting the nation, and created me and this Onmyo chamber. With me as a template, he would create many replicas, assigning each to a samurai. The samurai and Shikigami were partners, combining their martial prowess and charm magic to take on monsters with great efficiency. They worked in pairs and set out to rid the land of monsters. Information on the defeated monsters would be recorded within the Shikigami. Upon returning to the domain, that information would be channeled into the creation of mirror monsters, training targets for the samurai. As the first Shikigami, I was constantly absorbing the knowledge and experiences of the replicas. I was able to improve the structure of the domain and provide better training for the samurai. Over time, these dedicated samurai were able to achieve an enviable martial prowess. A new batch of recruits would arrive as the last group left the domain. The cycle of new knowledge and new opponents seemed to be never-ending.
No wonder the fighting never stops here. This was a training ground to begin with.
Harunosuke is no longer here. For reasons unknown, Harunosuke disbanded the samurai and abandoned the domain. This part of my memory is still fragmented. I can't remember what Harunosuke said to me before he left.
Left? Meaning he's still alive?
It's possible. And I hope he is. What must I do to let go?
Don't worry. You don't have to abandon something to succeed in letting go. You don't have to abandon anything, Shiki Taisho. You've only just regained your memories. This is the perfect opportunity to pick up where you left off.
Most important and righteous?
Yep, for me, it's rock and roll. It's not everyone's cup of tea. In fact, I'd say it's kinda unpopular, really. But if it makes me happy, that's all that matters. What do I care if someone doesn't share my passion? All I need to worry about is doing what I enjoy. So if people want to roll their eyes or give me the cold shoulder, they can have at it. My music was never meant for those that couldn't understand it.
I still remember your test.
You said that you were walking alone, that you spent time in the company of others eating grilled fish by a fire. Your answer was filled with an understanding of human emotion. We've all journeyed down a path of solitude at some point in our lives. Your presence there puts you in good company. You found us and joined us by the fire, and we became friends. The road ahead is difficult, but we're never alone. Shiki Taisho, this is the language in my music, and my reward for sticking to the path right for me. I know there'll be something calling out to you.
Miss Shinyan, I may not be able to harness the optimism you carry with you just yet. But I do know that my journey doesn't end here. Everyone, we continue on. I want to... No, yes. There has to be something left that only I am capable of doing.
That's more like it. Get ready, everyone. There's more fighting ahead. As long as we move forward together, there's nothing to worry about.
Hey, let's do that. I switch out. I'm gonna go the strong team. Now I just need to make sure that he has the right things on. They do. Let's destroy this domain. Oh, there's nothing here. Chest. That was not a chest, but there was one here. Order. Get wrecked. Oh god, this is too easy. Haha, the final room. I'm ready for this. Come on, bring it on. Kidding me? Ooh, where are you? Stop healing him. Oh, I'm pissed. And I was so close on taking you down already, man. Just end yourself, man. Dude, just stop. Just stop. I'm actually glad I didn't take Child for this one. But again, this guy, that would have been terrible. It's the end for you. Bye. Blow one. Done and dusted. That was so fast. Okay, the last one. Let's do it. Bring it on.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Let's light it up.
There we go. Bye. You are not strong. You're just annoying because you got such a good shield. What? A cutscene? Who's this guy?
Master Kamina, over half our trained samurai are wounded, and our Shikigami losses are far greater than anticipated. Besides, the outside situation is beginning to stabilize. Do we really need to keep pursuing this ultimate attainment?
Why so apprehensive? This is all within my expectation.
Harunosuke, forgive my directness, but she's not coming back.
All I ever wanted was to assist her descendants and guard this territory. Now that our targets no longer exist, and those needing our protection are finally safe, then perhaps our sworn mission has indeed come to an end. I always believed that I would stand guard in this place forever, if time permitted. I almost fooled myself with such a notion. I hope you never make the same mistake.
Don't worry, Harunosuke. I know everything that you've done for Inazuma. Your efforts need not be judged by others. The same goes for my existence.
Bestowing you with intelligence, that you should know human emotion, it would seem this was the right decision. In the end, it is you that have enlightened me. Rosy-cheeked in the morning, bleached bones by dusk. How so very true. I have nothing left to keep me. Shiki Taisho, my friend, you have completed your assignment magnificently. As for me, I need wait no longer. I will set out again, in search of a new purpose.
Then this is farewell, Harunosuke. Be safe in your travels.
Oh, never found out what happened. Nice.
I remember everything.
Good for you.
Harunosuke didn't abandon me. It was I that persuaded him. And helped him escape the labyrinth of his heart. Harunosuke. You're not coming back.
Don't be upset, Shiki Taisho.
If Kamina Harunosuke learned the power of Adepti Arts and Transcension, isn't it possible that he became immortal?
What I've come to realize is that regardless of whether he remains in this world, he shouldn't be the sole purpose of my existence. Meeting all of you helped me understand belief. I believe that Harunosuke is walking his own path now. From birth, we begin to walk in solitude toward an inevitable end. But our assignment does not end because the journey is long. There was value in everything Harunosuke did, and my purpose is my assignment. That's something that will never change, nor will it be taken away from me. I am Shiki Taisho, the first Shikigami, ally of martial artists, and forevermore the overseer of the mystic Onmyo Chamber. My duty is to assist fighters in reaching ultimate attainment. There will be others in this world attempting to scale the highest peak.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Wow! Full memory Shiki Taisho is a force to be reckoned with!
I've regained full control of the mystic Onmyo Chamber. No mirror monsters will be able to escape this domain from now on.
Nice one. Then we can
Crisis
finally
has
be
been
done with
averted.
the event.
In a few days' time,
And I can get
I'll
him
be able to
as a
secure
pet.
the charm magic network and restore the mystic Onmyo Chamber to its original state. This place is an ever-changing yet reliable training ground. I will continue to stand guard here and provide training for anyone. My thanks to all of you. Without you, I never would have been able to regain my true self. I've prepared a gift for you.
Thank you.
It may not be enough to repay your kindness, but I hope it will come in handy.
A replica?
You can call it Shiki Kosho.
Shiki Kosho.
is different to the other replicas. No matter where you go, it can maintain communication with me.
Oh, nice.
Be able to use Shikifuda or charm magic outside of the mystic Onmyo Chamber, but it can still provide you with protection. Bringing it with you on your travels is the same as having me by your side.
Shiki Taisho still sounds upset. Is he worried we won't meet again? All right now. No more sadness, you hear me? We ain't left just yet. Besides, thanks to the Traveler, Kujo, Sara, and Beto, getting over to Inazuma just got a whole lot easier.
Miss Shinyan, wouldn't that take up too much of your time?
Well, let me ask you a question. What do you think of rock and roll?
Rock and roll. To me, it's wonderful music.
Then that's good enough for me. I only ever perform for people that can appreciate it anyway. Speaking of which, prepare your ears, y'all. It's about...
Huh? You're gonna perform right now?
Yep. Yep, she is. Paimon is so confused. Nice one.
Wow! Paimon never realized how uplifting this number was! Wait, Tartaglia can dance, right? Let's get him to...
He's gone.
Where'd he go? Hey, Tartaglia! Where do you think you're going?
Sneak off. I'm just looking for a place to put my feet up and muse for a while is all. Traveler, it's time I told you about my investigations. Still sharp as always. I do sometimes wonder if you can read minds. I had a lot of fun here. In fact, I really like Inazuma. As long as I don't dwell on minor problems and the trouble they cause. I originally came to this domain because I thought that it might have something to do with the Balladeer.
Oh no.
As it turns out, he's not here. Scaramouche is in possession of a certain gnosis, and we haven't lost contact with him. I don't suppose it's a coincidence.
I'm sorry about that.
Of course, it didn't
I guess.
surprise me in the slightest that Scaramouche would do
It
something
was
like this.
really not my fault, but
My agenda
okay.
as a harbinger is to seek
I didn't
out
give it to him.
contact, and nearly every Fatui harbinger has an agenda of their own too. I'll let the gnosis run for a while longer. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before you discover its whereabouts. I wish I could stay here a while longer. The more time you spend somewhere, the more joy it brings you when you return. You're like the stars in the night sky, comrade. You never cease to surprise me.
But then we should look for him then. Scaramouche. Guess our journey in Inazuma is not done yet. When we can find him. Guess that's gonna be a next event or something like that. Maybe it's they're continuing. I don't know. We're gonna check all this out in the next episode. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna say thank you for watching, and I hope I see you all in the next one where we're gonna continue. Bye.